Ever wondered what it'd be like to meet a dinosaur today? Well, you kind of can. Some animals living now look a lot like dinosaurs, and we're about to show you a few. Imagine a bird as tall as a person that reminds you of a velociraptor, or a huge lizard that lazes in the sun but can remind you of ancient giant reptiles. We'll also look at a turtle that looks like it's wearing armor from millions of years ago, and a bird so weird it seems like it forgot it's not a dinosaur anymore. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Forever Green. Today, we're going to show you the animals that are the last dinosaurs among us, the living bridges to a world millions of years gone. And stay tuned because you won't want to miss the story of a bird that seems to have stepped right out of the age of dinosaurs with a gaze as ancient as the fossils beneath our feet. Cassowary. Have you ever walked through a rainforest and felt like you've stepped back in time? Well, if you've ever come across a cassowary, you might as well have. These magnificent birds with their vibrant blue faces and dinosaur-like casques on their heads are like nature's time travelers. But what makes them even more extraordinary? They are the spitting image of the fierce theropods, like the velociraptor that once roamed our planet. Imagine this, a bird that can stand up to 6 feet tall, looking at you with an ancient gaze, its feathers hinting at the connection to creatures from 75 million years ago. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Cassowaries are not just big birds with a prehistoric look, they're among the few animals that can give us a real glimpse into the dinosaur era. Now imagine it running towards you at full speed. Not to worry though, despite their imposing appearance, cassowaries usually keep to themselves, unless provoked. It's like they know they've got that dinosaur DNA, but decide to play it cool. But here's the kicker, their feet. With 3-toed feet equipped with a dagger-like claw, they're almost like nature's own version of Jurassic Park, minus the need for any CGI effects. It's almost as if they're the guardians of the forest, keeping the dinosaur legacy alive. Next time you see a cassowary, remember, you're looking at a living, breathing connection to a world millions of years gone. Pretty wild, right? Komodo Dragon. In Indonesia's wildlands, the Komodo Dragon rules as the ultimate lizard king. These formidable creatures look like they've stepped straight out of a prehistoric scene, reminding us of the mighty dinosaurs, particularly the Megalania. With their robust build and fearsome gaze, Komodo dragons hold secrets of an ancient past within their DNA. But here's where it gets hilariously interesting. Despite their fearsome reputation, Komodo dragons have a lazy side. They can spend hours basking in the sun without a care in the world, like a teenager on summer break. It's as if they're thinking, I could chase you, but let's just chill in the sun instead. This laid-back attitude contrasts sharply with their reputation as powerful predators, showcasing the diverse personalities nature bestows upon its creatures. What truly astonishes people is not just their size or their lazy sunbathing habits, but their venomous bite, a feature that ties them to the ancient world of reptiles. This unique ability to subdue their prey with a single bite adds a layer of awe to their already impressive repertoire. Alligator snapping turtle. Now let's explore the rivers and swamps of America, which is home to the alligator snapping turtle. This creature with its rugged, armored shell and powerful jaws looks like it could have shared the waters with the ancient Archelon, the prehistoric sea turtle. The alligator snapping turtle is a living fortress, a relic of a bygone era that has survived the test of time. Now imagine this turtle snapping its jaws shut on a stick or a fish. It's so powerful that you'd think twice before sticking your hand in the water. But here's a funny twist. Despite their formidable appearance and jaw strength, these turtles are known to lure fish with a pink worm-like appendage in their mouths. It's nature's fishing rod, essentially saying, why chase when you can just deceive? It's a humorous reminder that in nature, sometimes the most serious-looking creatures have the most amusing survival tactics. And while their appearance and hunting tactics are fascinating, what truly captivates the imagination is their longevity. These turtles can live for over a century, witnessing changes to their habitats and the world that few creatures can. This incredible lifespan, coupled with their prehistoric looks, offers a bridge to the past, connecting us to the natural world's deep, ancient roots. Shoebill stork. Deep in the heart of the African swamps, there's a bird that looks like it walked straight out of a prehistoric comic book. Meet the shoebill stork, a bird so unique it seems to have forgotten it's not a dinosaur. Standing tall with its piercing gaze and a bill that looks like an old boot, the shoebill holds secrets from the age of the dinosaurs, resembling the ancient pterosaurs. But here's a funny thing. Despite their fierce look, shoebills can be incredibly shy, engaging in a bizarre game of statue. They stand so still you'd think they were auditioning for a role in Birds of the Jurassic. It's as if they're trying to blend into the background, hoping no one will notice them, despite being one of the most striking creatures in the wetlands. Now, did you know the shoebill can stand motionless for hours while hunting, waiting for the perfect moment to strike its prey? This incredible patience and their method of ambush make them master hunters of the swamps. Ostrich. These birds are like the gentle giants of the bird world, towering over others with their impressive height. But did you know they share a secret link with the ancient dinosaurs? Yes, the ostrich with its long legs and neck is the modern-day echo of the ornithomimosaurs, dinosaurs that once dashed across prehistoric landscapes. Picture this. An ostrich sprinting across the plains, its long legs covering ground in strides that mirror the movements of its dinosaur ancestors. And here's the funny part. For all their speed and size, ostriches have a quirky side. Ever seen one try to hide by sticking its head in the sand? It's like they think, if I can't see you, you can't see me, proving that even the mightiest creatures have their adorable quirks. But what really sets the ostrich apart is their incredible ability to run at speeds up to 45 miles per hour, making them the fastest two-legged runner in the modern world. This incredible speed not only reminds us of their dinosaur lineage, but also leaves us in awe of the natural world's wonders. Rhinocerus Iguana. On the sun-baked rocks of the Caribbean, there's a lizard that looks like it's wearing armor from another era. The Rhinocerus Iguana, with its prehistoric-looking skin and the horn-like bumps on its snout, seems to mirror the armored dinosaurs, like the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus, known for its heavily armored body and club-like tail, roamed the Earth around 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period before meeting its end. And here's something to catch your fascination. The Rhinocerus Iguana is known for its incredible strength and agility. Despite its bulky appearance, it can move swiftly and climb trees with ease. Do you remember any dinosaur or creature from a movie that you think might have been inspired by this animal? Drop your guesses in the comments, and let's see if you can match them correctly. We'll see whether your cinematic instincts hit the mark or not. Can't wait to see your thoughts. Tuara. Hidden away on the cool remote islands of New Zealand, the Tuara is a living fossil, a direct throwback to an age long past. This reptile is not a dinosaur, but resembles the ancient Sphenodontians, a group of reptiles that thrived around 200 million years ago. Unlike the dinosaurs, which went extinct 66 million years ago, the Tuatara's relatives disappeared much earlier. Yet somehow the Tuatara itself has managed to survive until today. Now, picture the Tuatara basking under the starlight, contemplating the cosmos as if it's trying to figure out how it outlasted the dinosaurs. It's like the wise old sage of the reptile world pondering the mysteries of longevity. And for that remarkable fact that will leave you in awe, the Tuatara has a third parietal eye on top of its head. This eye is not for seeing in the conventional sense, but is thought to help regulate their body temperature and hormonal rhythms, a feature that harks back to their ancient origins. This unique adaptation not only highlights the Tuatara's primitive lineage, but also its extraordinary journey through time, surviving epics to tell the tale of Earth's magnificent history. Mamata Turtle. In the murky waters of South America's rivers and swamps, you might just miss seeing one of nature's most extraordinary hide-and-seek champions. The Mamata Turtle, with its triangular flattened head and neck adorned with fleshy flaps and scales, looks more like a floating pile of leaves and bark than a living creature. This remarkable camouflage makes it the aquatic equivalent of a stealthy ninja, blending seamlessly into its surroundings, much like how prehistoric creatures adapted to their environments. But here's a funny thought. The Mamata Turtle, lying in wait for its prey, probably thinks, "I am the master of disguise." as long as I don't have to move. It's a patient predator waiting for dinner to come to it rather than chasing it down. And the Mamata Turtle is an ambush predator that captures its prey with a speed that's almost invisible to the naked eye. It sucks in unsuspecting fish by opening its mouth at lightning speed, creating a vacuum that pulls the fish straight into its mouth. This hunting technique is as efficient as it is sudden, leaving little chance for escape. Axolotl. In the mystical waters of Mexico's lakes and canals swims a creature that seems to have sprung from the pages of a fantasy novel. The axolotl, with its perpetual smile and feathery gills, might not directly resemble any dinosaur or prehistoric creature in appearance, but its ability to regenerate lost body parts echoes the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth throughout the ages. While dinosaurs such as the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, which vanished around 66 million years ago, couldn't grow back a limb, this little salamander can. Now imagine the axolotl after a rough day of escaping predators thinking, no worries, I'll just grow it all back. It's like the superhero of the amphibian world with the power of regeneration that makes it nearly invincible. And the axolotl can regenerate not just its limbs, but also its heart, lungs, and even parts of its brain. Pangalan. Wandering through the forests and savannas of Asia and Africa, the pangolin is a creature that seems to have dressed up in a suit of armor from a bygone battlefield. With its scales made of keratin, the same material as human fingernails, this elusive mammal resembles the armored dinosaurs of the past, such as Ankylosaurus. Although their evolutionary paths are vastly different, the Ankylosaurus, with its bony armor and club-like tail, roamed the Earth until the late Cretaceous period, around 66 million years ago. But despite its formidable appearance, the pangolin is quite the shy creature. When threatened, it rolls up in a ball, effectively saying, if I can't see you, you can't eat me, which might just be the most adorable defense mechanism in the animal kingdom. And pangolins are the only mammals wholly covered in scales. Helmeted hornbill. Deep in the dense forests of Southeast Asia, a bird with a helmet like a warrior from ancient times patrols the sky. The helmeted hornbill, with its massive casque atop its beak, brings to mind the armored dinosaurs, specifically Pachycephalosaurus, known for its thick, bony dome. While the Pachycephalosaurus roamed the Earth around 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period before going extinct, the helmeted hornbill carries on the legacy of creatures bearing impressive headgear. Now imagine this. The helmeted hornbill in the middle of a serious moment, trying to break a nut with its casque, looking as if it's trying to crack the world's hardest puzzle. It's a funny sight considering the bird's fierce appearance, showcasing nature's sense of humor. And for that moment of wonder, the casque of the helmeted hornbill is not just for show. It's used in dramatic aerial jousts with rivals, a behavior as spectacular as it is unique. This bird's ability to turn its headgear into a weapon is not only a marvel of evolution, but also a reminder of the ancient battles that once took place in the skies of our prehistoric world. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to watch our video on the closest living relatives of extinct animals. Now, let's get back to our video. Gario. In the rivers of the Indian subcontinent, you might spot a creature that seems to have swum straight out of prehistory. The Gario, with its long, narrow snout bristling with sharp teeth, is reminiscent of the ancient marine reptiles, particularly the Phyllitosaurids, a group of crocodile-like creatures that thrived around 150 to 66 million years ago. While these formidable predators have long since vanished, the Gario continues their legacy, specializing in a lifestyle focused on the water. But with a snout so specialized for catching fish, you'd think the Gario might accidentally inhale a small fish when taking a big gulp of air. And the gharial is one of the most aquatic of all crocodilian species, so much so that its legs are not suited for walking on land, making it a nearly exclusive inhabitant of the river. Secretary bird. Striding across the African savanna with the confidence of a runway model, the secretary bird looks like it could be the feathered cousin of the velociraptor. Its long legs and agile body bear a striking resemblance to those of the smaller theropod dinosaurs that once roamed the Earth. Velociraptors, known for their speed and agility, went extinct around 75 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. Now, picture this bird delivering high kicks and stomp attacks on snakes and rodents as if it's practicing its moves for the next Jurassic Park audition. And the secretary bird is one of the few birds that hunt on foot, using its powerful legs to stomp its prey into submission. This unique hunting strategy is not only reminiscent of the predatory tactics of its dinosaur ancestors, but also highlights the incredible diversity of bird behaviors. Alabra giant tortoise. Imagine a creature so ancient it might as well have been a neighbor to the dinosaurs. The Alabra giant tortoise, residing in the serene Alabra atoll, is like a living piece of history. While tortoises and dinosaurs diverged on the evolutionary tree millions of years ago, the sheer longevity of the dome-shaped shell of this tortoise gives it a prehistoric aura reminiscent of the armored dinosaurs such as Ankylosaurus. Though Ankylosaurus, with its club-like tail and heavy armor, roamed the Earth around 66 million years ago before going extinct, the Alabra giant tortoise continues to thrive in the modern era. And the Alabra giant tortoise can live for more than a century, with some individuals reaching over 150 years. Their longevity is not just impressive, it's living evidence to the endurance of life on our planet. Frilled Lizard. Now let's hop over to Australia, where the frilled lizard plays its dramatic role in the outback. With a frill that flares out like an ancient sunshade, this lizard couldn't look more dinosaur-esque if it tried. Its appearance is reminiscent of the Dilophosaurus, a dinosaur famous for its distinctive neck frills. Dilophosaurus walked the Earth during the early Jurassic period around 193 million years ago, long before it bid its final farewell. Imagine the frilled lizard, upon spotting a predator, suddenly pops open its frill, looking like someone who just realized they walked into the wrong party. A comical yet effective tactic to confuse would-be threats. And the frilled lizard is capable of bipedal locomotion, running on its hind legs to escape danger. This remarkable ability not only adds to its dinosaur-like personality, but also highlights the incredible adaptability and diverse methods of survival within the reptile world. Thorny Devil. In the vast deserts of Australia, there roams a creature as if pulled from a prehistoric fairy tale. The Thorny Devil, with its body armored in spikes and thorns, resembles the Ankylosaurus, much like its dinosaur counterpart, which wandered the Earth around 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period before going extinct. The Thorny Devil has mastered the art of defense. But unlike the Ankylosaurus with its heavy club-like tail, this modern-day marvel uses deception to protect itself, sporting a false head on the back of its neck to throw predators off its trail. The Thorny Devil can absorb water through its skin. Just by walking across the damp morning desert, it can collect water that channels to its mouth through grooves between its spikes. This incredible adaptation allows it to thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth, showcasing nature's survival skills that have evolved over millions of years, from the age of dinosaurs to the present day. Thank you for watching Creatures That Bridge Our World with the Prehistoric Past. Don't forget to subscribe to Forever Green for more incredible stories from the natural world where history comes to life before your eyes.